adaptation that was made back in 2009. So it is a biographical drama about the life of Charles Darwin, the scientist who developed the theory of evolution through the natural selection.
The movie focuses on his struggle while writing his book on the origin of the species. When a Victorian era, when a time that religion is a very dominant in society.
In this presentation, we will focus on two major themes. First, religious versus scientific views. Second, the emotional and ethical dilemmas of Darwin. And we will connect it to comparative anatomy of vertebrates.
So honestly, nung in-expect ko, nung bago ko panoorin yung movie, it will be like science-heavy things and puro research lang, puro experiments, things like that. Tingin niyo ba?
Akala ko nga magiging technical siya. Pero habang tumatagal, mas nagiging emotional yung story.
Totoo, kasi mas nakita natin si Darwin not just a scientist but a father and a husband.
And napansin niyo ba na throughout the movie, hindi lang siya about society versus, I mean, science versus society or science versus religion. Pero parang may hint din siya ng, hindi, throughout the movie talaga, para siyang science versus family.
Yes.
Especially yung relationship niya with Emma, his wife, yung asawa niya.
Yeah.
So, ang tanong, ano ba mas mahirap? Kalaban mo yung buong society or masaktan yung pamilya mo?
For me, mas mahirap kapag family mo na. Kasi emotional na yon, hindi na lang siya basta logics or facts.
During Darwin's time, religion talaga yung dominant beliefs. Kasi yung mga tao nun naniniwala na God's created all the species as they are. At hindi na sila nagbabago.
So, when Darwin introduced the idea that species evolve and share common ancestor, maraming na-offend. Kasi, bakit? Kasi feeling nila, ina-attack niya yung faith nila.
Pero sa tingin niyo ba, ang intention talaga ni Charles Darwin sa paggawa ng libro niya, nung On the Origin of the Species is para atakihin yung simbahan in a way na, ito, ebidensya, mali yung paniniwala niyo. Or is it like, or parang form ba siya ng revenge? Kasi di ba may ginawa si Father dun sa panganay niyang anak, si Annie, namatay, na pinaluhod niya sa asin dahil may na-mention tungkol sa existence ng dinosaur way back. Or ano sa tingin niyo?
So tingin ko hindi naman. Kasi parang sinusundan niya lang yung mga scientific evidences.
Yeah, exactly. May strong basis naman siya. So, especially sa mga comparative anatomy.
For example, kapag pinag-compare natin yung vertebrate or yung mga vertebrates, yung nila, forelimbs nila, for example, sa tao, dun sa kamay or sa braso nila, sa mga panike, dun sa mga pakpak nila, and also dun sa whales, yung mga flippers nila, makikita nyo na may pare-parehas lang sila, or mapapansin nyo na pare-parehas lang yung basic bone structure nila. Like, meron sila talaga na gano'n.
Oo, kasi may humerus, radius, saka ulna.
So, parang ang pinapakita dito is same structure but different function. Kasi makikita naman natin, tayo mga tao, ginagamit natin kamay natin pang hawak, pang ganun. And then sa panike, di ba, ginagamit nila yung basic bone structure na parehas natin is panglipad nila.
Yes.
Di ba? And then sa flippers, sa whales, yung flippers ginagamit nila panglangoy nila, which is hindi natin kayang gawin. So, parang sinasabi dito ng same structure but different functions. Di ba?
So, kung totally separate creation sila, bakit parang halos identical yung internal design?
Yeah.
Coincidence ba yun or evidence of common ancestry?
I think that is what we call the homologous structure. So, similar body parts that came from a common ancestry. I think.
So, maybe the real issue noon wasn't the lack of evidence, but the discomfort sa conclusion.
Minsan kasi kahit may mga proof na, mahirap pa din paniwalaan dahil sa mga sariling paniniwala.
Yes, I think kasi then, natatakot siguro sila.
Oo.
Kasi di ba, throughout their lives, naniniwala sila sa divine beings, kay God, na si God yung gumawa ng lahat. Na walang binago si God, like, ginawa niya tayo as exactly as we are. Tapos biglang darating si Charles Darwin, sabihin niya, oh my God, ito evidence. Diba? Sabihin niya yun. Tapos parang, syempre, natakot sila na throughout my life, ito yung pinaniwalaan ko, tapos mali pala. Diba? So, talaga.
For me, pinaka-heartbreaking yung death ng daughter niya na si Annie.
So tingin mo ba nakaka-apekto yun sa perspective niya about nature and gods?
I think yes. Kasi if nature is perfectly designed, bakit kailangan may suffering? So, bakit kailangan may mamatay na bata? For example, si Annie nga, di ba namatay siya? So, bakit kailangan mamatay ni Annie after ma-publish ni Charles Darwin yung kanyang libro, di ba?
Kasi parang doon niya mas na-realize na nature works through natural processes yon, not necessarily direct intervention.
If ever ba na may na-discover ka na scientifically true at nalaman mo na maaaring masaktan yung paniniwala ng mahal mo sa buhay, ipapublish mo pa rin ba?
Kasi if ever na maging scientist ako, syempre meron akong responsibility and that is to give yung taong bayan ng katotohanan, yung mga evidences na nakalap ko. And now, if I'm married and meron akong anak, meron akong asawa, pag ganun pa din yung parang pares pa rin kami ng scenario ni Charles Darwin na science versus religion kasi religyoso. If ever na religyoso yung pamilya ko, so hindi ko din alam ng pipiliin ko kasi may responsibility din ako as a wife and a mother dun sa pamilya ko na bigyan, pasayahin sila, like give them peace that they need, especially na isa silang religious nga na family. So hindi ko din alam kung ano ang pipiliin ko sa kanilang dalawa. So kung hindi mo kasi pwedeng pipiliin na lang kasi syempre nakasalalay dun yung family and also yung taong bayan.
So, ano yung mas matimbang talaga? Yung truth or yung harmony?
Or possible ba na magkaroon ng balance?
Siguro ang message nitong movie na to is that science doesn't aim to destroy belief and vice versa. So science aims to explain observation through evidence, okay? Through evidence.
Yeah. And marami nga siyang evidence, di ba? Like fossils, homologous structures, and the vestigial organs.
Like yung small pelvic bones ng whales. Bakit sila meron ng ganun kung wala naman silang legs?
So because they evolved from land ancestors. So parang evolutionary history na nila na naka-embed na talaga sa katawan nila yun. Like, ganun na talaga. Kasi common ancestor.
So in the end, hindi lang pala evolution yung main topic ng movie.
Yes.
It's about the cost of standing by what you believe is true.
It also shows that na scientific progression can create emotional conflict, especially with our loved ones, especially if it's connected.
Yeah.
Diba?
When science challenge beliefs, automatic ba dapat natin na i-reject?
Or should we examine the evidence objectively first?
Or maybe the real lesson of creation is that growth, whether scientific or personal, it all starts with questioning, di ba? Dapat magtatanong tayo. And also, pumapasok dito yung tinatawag nating parochial. So when we say parochial, it is being narrow-minded, close-minded. So mas maganda dito sa movie na to na hindi lang siguro close-minded. Kasi parang close-minded ang atake nitong simbahan di ba? Kasi hindi sila naniniwala, hindi sila nagpapapasok ng bagong information. Ang pinaniniwalaan nila is yung divine being, ganon. Na si God nga ang gumawa ng lahat. Ginawa sila as exactly as they are. Na walang evolution na nangyari. So, parang nagiging parochial sila. So, mas maganda sana kung hindi sila parochial.
Hindi sila one-sided.
Yes, hindi sila one-sided na in a way na nakinig sila sa perspective ni Charles Darwin. O bakit mo to naisip? Kasi, di ba, nag-ano naman siya, di ba? Nangalap naman siya ng mga evidence. May pinakita naman siyang ebidensya. So, yeah. Stop being parochial, guys.
Yes.
So, that's it, guys. Thank you all for listening.